Alright, what's up everybody? I don't know if you can see me, but it really don't matter. You should be able to hear me. It's your boy Emax. Got my dude Cheese in the house, you know what I'm saying? We right here. Hood Tunes Radio, Hood Talk Radio. Your host. And we just want to chop it up with y'all for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like we normally do. Just chopping it up, sitting back, chilling. Alright? But there's some real shit going on out here in our world. And I thank the Creator for always bringing a little bit of discernment and some revelation, you know what I'm saying, into our little round table. Because we study a lot, we talk a lot, we chop up, you know, a lot of shit. And first of all, I want to apologize for the quality of the camera. But like I said, it's not important what you see about what you hear. I know this is a visual world, so we're going to be as visual as we possibly can. Alright? Hailing from Cleveland, Ohio. This is the first episode of Hood Talk Radio, the video for our YouTube channel. And we just got off the air, you know what I'm saying? For y'all that don't know, we're on the air every Wednesday night from 9 to 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we get into topics as such, you know what I'm saying? We just had an extended conversation about this thing we call religion, you know what I'm saying? I have yet to find one religion that's different than the other. Yeah, we have so many. And one religion say the other religion is wrong, and the other religion say the other religion is wrong. And if you don't believe this way, you can go to hell, but if you don't believe this way, you ain't gonna make it to heaven. Okay, some people say heaven is above the earth, some people say hell is below the earth, but if you read Revelation, and you know, it talks about the second resurrection, which is, you know, Jerusalem coming down, the holy city coming down out of the sky, and it's got walls like glass and floor, you know, pure gold, like clear glass. I mean, pure gold, my goodness, you know what I'm saying? Didn't know that Muslims are Christians too. Been reading the Quran, I basically found that out also. Okay, excuse me. Just don't make no sense. Living here in Cleveland, Ohio, we live in a police state, y'all. For real. We live in a police state. We got the police all over the place arresting everybody. They pulling that what they pull out there in New York, the stop and frisk shit. You know, all of that right there is just like unconstitutional. People don't understand it. They don't need the Constitution to do what they're doing anyway, because who you gonna tell? You gonna call the police and tell the police that the police is doing dirty shit? Well, believe you me, the shit is not coming from the bottom. It comes from the top, but they started and instituted at the bottom, and the shit is working. So because it worked in the places where you wouldn't think that it worked, it worked. And if you would, you know, check YouTube and you go out there in some of the whitest of the white cities and towns like Wyoming and Utah and out there in Colorado where they are, and you know, and they'll tell you in a minute, oh yeah, they coming in and kicking our doors in and knocking on our doors, coming in talking about we looking for weapons. They doing it. And it ain't so much as the poor neighborhoods either. It's like, okay, y'all are the sympathizers, because I guarantee you, watch your mailboxes, okay? It's sad to say that to each and every individual of our country, whether black, white, green, blue, gray, yellow, orange, even the motherfuckers under the ground in Area 51, they feeling the pressure. You know, and the reason why they feeling the pressure is because people are actually starting to say something. People is recognizing and seeing that, you know, our elected leaders basically are laughing in our faces because, motherfucker, we doing what we said we was gonna do, but you just didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? It was the language of the statement that I made, and you fell for it. So now you gotta suffer the consequences, and that's basically where we are right now. All right, like I said, this is the first of our Hood Talk Radio, but it'll be called Hood Talk Video. right here on YouTube. Your boy Emax. It's Cheese over here. You know what I'm saying? And we, you know what I'm saying, are basically into the entertainment and the media aspect out here. And just trying to stay alert and informed, you know, have become aware of some things that relate to everybody, man. It ain't just, you know, black people per se, but to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to get a piece of this action because it's affecting us all. I was listening to some YouTube documentations and documentaries, and this dude was basically breaking down, you know, in layman terms, the actual meanings of certain words, like unemployment. When the policy calls for some of the jobs to be pulled back so that the rich can get richer, profit margins can expand greater. Okay, not being a professor at anything. Okay, just being a very watchful individual. I didn't go to college. That's what I'm saying. I went to prison. But I didn't understand when I went to prison, I had bought myself into the institution of rehabilitation. It wasn't anything that rehabilitated me, because I was able to play ping pong and watch movies and eat popcorn and use a microwave, take a hot shower every day when I wanted to. I had to get up and go to work though, but my job was just filling the toilet paper rolls in the bathroom. In a camp, it was just a room with about 200-300 beds. It wasn't no bars, none of that shit. The city and the county jail was harder than prison. And you want to know why people keep going back? Because it ain't shit. You know, the hardest part is going through the intake. When you gotta strip naked, watch another man bend over in your face and spread his butt cheeks and cough because he's standing right in front of you. That shit ain't funny because I went through it a few times myself, but it was degrading. But how quickly we forget because motherfuckers keep going back. You know what I'm saying? They don't love themselves enough to say fuck this shit, man. Okay? What we need to do, truthfully, is figure out a little bit of time out of your everyday and read something outside of the norm. Go outside of the comfort of your zone. You know what I'm saying? As Pastor Ray Hagan say, form a circle like this here. This represents the scope of your awareness. Okay? Which means that there is more to know. Well, the scope of my awareness is about like that. Okay, I haven't really, I'm a poor guy. I don't have the resources to go over to England, to go over into Egypt and, you know, go down into a little expedition and start digging a hole in the ground and looking for some artifacts and then pay somebody to translate anything I might find scribbled on the wall or on a piece of rock or whatever. Tell me how old it is. You know, I don't have that. What I do have though is Wi-Fi, and I enjoy my internet service. So what I do with my free time, instead of smoking Kush blunts and walking around with my pants hanging down, you know, off my ass, my hair all braided up and shit. You know, when I get up, after I get off work, you know, I sit down and I enjoy the fruits of my labor. And parts of that is being able to go on YouTube or go to CNN to see, you know, the white man give us 5 directives that will help improve the quality of life of black folks in this country. You know what I'm saying? That's funny that all the black people, even Russell Simmons, got turned upside down, but why didn't he say it? He got the money to put out commercials and say, hey, I got 5 directives for us black folk. You know what I'm saying? Finish high school, young black girls quit being hot asses and put some pants on and take your drawers out your ass and quit letting the whole neighborhood see your ass. Your booty meat is supposed to be kept in the house. We don't need to see your booty meat when you walking down the street. You look like a prostitute. So right now, here it is, a black man telling everybody in the poor black neighborhoods, you don't see that shit out in the suburbs. Even where black people live in the suburbs, them bros don't walk around with their asses hanging out like strippers. They don't. You want to go to the suburbs and see some ass, go to a strip bar. But you want to see some ass drive through the hood. Free. You ain't even got to throw $1 at the motherfuckers. You're just walking around. It's for real. So here it is, a black man telling you what the white man just said. I'm giving y'all the 5 directive too. Young black people, it ain't cool no more, man. Haven't you heard all them damn songs out there telling y'all that walking around with your motherfucking pants down like that signify that you give up the booty and you still do it because Lil Wayne do it? You ain't seen all the documentaries about yeast infections and all of that shit and why motherfuckers have hernias and don't even know because it's a reason why the designers of clothes, they used to fit. They would measure your crotch area and you would have your clothes made for you so that your nuts could be free. You know, that was one of the things that Morris Day was always talking about. Rollo needs his freedom. You understand me? Jockeys wear jock straps because the uniforms be motherfucking tight. Football players, even basketball players. The shit gotta be a little bit restricted, but it's gotta be protected, so they wear jock straps. You know what I'm saying? You gotta protect your nuts, fellas. And wearing them fucking skinny ass jeans that squeeze your shit down that don't do nothing but lower your sperm count. You ain't gotta believe what I'm telling you. Check the shit out yourself. You can smoke kush and still read. It might make it a little bit more interesting. Try it. I'm laughing, but I'm serious though. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to understand it's your boy emaxxtheemijj, and y'all can hear me, but you only gonna see me once a week here. I got a few other videos on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But this one I just wanted to say to everybody out there, you know, peace and goodwill. If you're a Muslim, I ain't trying to bash you. You a Christian, you Jewish, you a Buddhist, whatever. I ain't trying to bash you. I'm just saying, why are all of these religions in the world different and yet they say the same fucking thing? They say, ain't that what Constantine decided was fucked up shit to do? We was all supposed to work on what we all agreed upon, and the shit we didn't agree upon, we was gonna leave it alone? I don't think that shit working now. You know what I'm saying? Because Muslims talk about Jesus, they'll say out their mouth that, oh no, Jesus ain't the son of God, but then you open up the Quran, and that's like, shit is not even that far in there. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing, a lot of people don't realize you gotta read the Quran from the back to the front. I teach my kids when somebody give you a piece of paper, something you're supposed to sign, you're supposed to read everything that you see. So a friend of mine gave me a Quran, and I guess it was meant to fall into my hands because I'm searching for the truth. Now the Christians tell me that the reason why I haven't found the truth is because God has put scales over my eyes and I can't see. So I'm doomed to hell. And you know, I haven't heard nothing from the Islamic or the Muslims yet, as of yet. One of my relatives is a Hebrew Israelite, so I have yet to hear really what they believe. So I'm gonna do a little research on that, and we'll be back to make some comments on those. Judaism, Catholicism, Buddhism, Hebrew Israelitism, that's a new word I'm making up, and pretty much any and all of the other religions of the world that I could come across, because I really just want to see what the basis of them all. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been able to find out what the ancient Egyptians, who they worshipped. We learned about the names, the Ra, the Horus, the Osiris. We learned about those. Okay, we learned about that. We learned about, Atticus. We learned about Dionysus. We learned about Mithra. We learned about all of those other deities that were, that carry the same attributes as Jesus Christ, and they did exist. Okay, so I want to know, where did all of this shit come from, and who decided that besides Constantine? Because believe you me, he didn't have the first idea of it. Maybe it was Mr. James Stewart who labeled himself king. We don't know. We wasn't there. But the information is out there for us to find out if that's what we truly want to do. If we want to be connected or reconnected spiritually to our Creator, man, I think we got to do a little bit more research, because even in the Bible it says mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, or the mysteries in the Word of God. So you have to decipher, you know what I'm saying? If Jesus existed like they say and like we mostly believe, then those parables are meant to be deciphered and not distinguished. You have to take the discernment from the Creator who gave it to you anyway, and not the man. Okay? Excuse me. You have to take that and try and figure out what that parable means to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta remember, he was talking to his disciples when he was making and saying those parables. So, you know, it might be translated to you that he was talking to you, but I swear you wasn't there that day. You wasn't there that day. So I want y'all to pay attention to a lot of shit that's going on. Watch the news, because even the mainstream media are only putting out bad shit right now. But if you pay attention to the shit they put out on the mainstream level, you'll notice the same shit is going on locally. And a lot of our local news ain't putting this shit out there like they supposed to either. That's why we're here. So, till next week, it's your boy Emax. It's your boy Cheese here. It's Hood Talk Radio / Hood Talk Video right here on YouTube. Check us out, make your comments, and trust me, I will respond. Okay? Emax, emaxx. The image, Theemijj. Yeah, I'll see y'all later. Peace.